Yo, what's up, man? Yo, this is the AKB, otherwise known as Ankoku God Boss, aka Zairetsu Zen. Yo, yo, peace, fam. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to a specific, crowd of people right now. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who might be new and catching me, just like this for the first time, hey, welcome. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just gonna, I wasn't even gonna address this, in all actuality. But you know what? Since I had a conversation earlier today with one of my, friends, and a couple of the cats, you know what I'm saying? Plus those people who asked me to, talk about this. I will talk about that Jenny Hyun shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that Korean bitch that spit that horrible madness, about, black people being exterminated because, Floyd Mayweather, made some, a truthful remark about, Jeremy Lin of the New York Knicks. Now, I thought about that shit too, believe me, as, a brother, that advocates friendship and fellowship of, black people and Asians, I can understand how this can look like a slap in the face. And, I myself have come into, some criticism, sometimes harsh, from people who say to me shit like, oh, you live with them, you work for them, they hate you. You just a house nigga, all that shit. But, I'll get to that later. But what I want to say first of all is that, I've always been aware of the fact that Asian people have always seemed to have a blind eye towards the atrocities perpetuated, upon them by the white race. You see what I'm saying? Always. Of course, there's no ways for you to document all the comments that I made on YouTube about it. You can't really do that, but I've always been on here voicing my opinion because, at heart, I'm more of a YouTube observer more so than I would consider myself a person that, constantly puts, posts up videos. But all that aside, I anyway have noticed that when Asian people get insulted by white people, they act like the shit didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They just turn a blind eye to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if a black person insults them or make a joke about them, they ready to scream for the blood of every black man, woman, and child. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let's just get this straight up, man. The first real example I saw of this was, back around, 1995 somewhere, quite a while ago. But the then senator of New York, where I'm from, D'Amato, was making fun of this Japanese-American judge, Lance Ito. He mocked his voice like, my name is Lance Ito. Lance Ito. And shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those over-exaggerated immigrant, non-English speaking voice, highly stereotypical, you can dig it. And the amount of fire he came under would be, comparable to like a match being struck in the middle of a typhoon. More than that, you ain't hear a peep from the Asian community at all. They ain't say shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, people who was like concerned and, like probably, black people. I don't know who was that spoke out about it, but, they didn't say shit. Lance Ito, if you remember, was the judge in the famous O.J. Simpson case. He was born, as far as I know, in the United States. But like I said, the Asian community took that one. They took that up the ass quietly and obediently, Fast forward some years later, Shaquille O'Neal made some, similar type, comments about Yao Ming. He probably mocked his voice, something like that. I know some of y'all out there remember. Then you got all these Asian people angry, calling for his death. They was like, fire him, call him racist, screaming for him to be fired, killed, death threats. People on the internet, man, I don't know if this still up, but there was this site called Yellow World and shit, man. The motherfuckers were like, all black people should be ashamed. Black people are more racist than whites. You know what I'm saying? You're always complaining about white people being racist, and blacks are the most racist against everybody and shit. Because they said something about Chinese or Asian people or something like that. And believe me, man, you know the racism that, if at all, the racism that Asian people get from black people, if at all, man, it won't never stop Chinese people from making money. Let's be real, man. I mean, come on, man. You could go to a Chinese restaurant all day and be like, yo, chink, chink, nigga, chink, 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 motherfucker, chink, gook, 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 whatever, right? Them motherfuckers ain't gonna close their restaurant, man. Them motherfuckers still gonna make money. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all be like, oh, that's hate speech, that's hate speech. I'm just talking, this is a fact, okay? We just talking, you know, statistics and facts and shit. Now, I know YouTube is down with that racism shit if it's against black people. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just make videos on YouTube all day. Nigga, fuck, nigga, 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 and shit like that. Shit won't get flagged. It'll be up forever and shit. But then you say some shit about white people or somebody else. Oh, no, hate speech. You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? I hope, like, before this gets flagged, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say this, a couple of things, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because if I took the time to collect all the incidents where, you know, whites up on YouTube made disparaging remarks about Asian people, and even outside of YouTube, it would take too much time, man, for real. I'll be talking from now here to tomorrow. I saw one video on here, man. This white dude was talking about Asian people and rice. Every other comment and joke that came out this dweeb mouth was like talking about Asian people and rice. Rice. Yo, don't talk to Asian people. If you go to Asian people's house, you're gonna eat rice. Every other thing was like rice, rice, rice. He's like, don't marry an Asian woman because all she's gonna cook for you is rice. Rice. Condoleezza Rice. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I mean? And, you know, and he went on with some other inflammatory remarks, but it's probably still up on here. You never know. But anyway, there was no outrage from the Asian community. I was looking at the comments on their page, and all the comments on that page was like co-signing the dude. Oh, that's so funny. It's funny and shit. I ain't see no comments from no Asian people, no Cracker Jacks, no fake Asians, none of them. No damn chrysanthemum, ass-kissing, white boy club, Asian, you know, none of them, man. They was like, oh, no. Nobody was like, oh, this is offensive to Asians and shit. Nobody was up there like that, you know what I'm saying? They was like, oh. Like that shit was Comedy Central and shit. But let that have been a black person made that fucking video. They'd have been like, kill them all fucking blacks, die. Die, you monkeys. You should worship white people like we do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, no outrage, man, no outrage. But even when that big titty white bitch chick from UCLA made those statements about Asian people in the library over there, you had all these scores of Asian people, yeah, you know, and some assorted others who came, you know, with their responses, yeah, okay, you know. But none of them did you see the Asian people condemn the entire white race and call for the extermination of the entire white race the way Hyun did black people. You know what I'm saying? They just took their fight to that one bitch, that one chick, that white girl, that one person who made the comment. All the white people, as usual, get a pass. And that's the thing, man. White people will forever get their not all white people are like that pass. But that's another subject. You know what I mean? But had a black person made the same racist comments about Asian people, we'd have never heard of the end of it, man. Even till now, man. That'd have been a black person talking about, like, oh, you Asian people in the library and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Asian people have been like, fuck you blacks, fuck all black people. You people don't even go to the library. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And yo, the Beijing Olympics back in 2008, that European white Spanish basketball team all slanted their eyes, mocking Chinese people. It was a controversy, made the paper, everything, right? Spanish people like, oh fuck it, it's a joke. I don't give a damn. We do not give a damn. No problema para nosotros. Tú eres chinos and shit, you know what I mean? And them motherfuckers like, fuck you, you know what I mean? And like, what did the Chinese people do? Not a damn thing. What the Asian community had to say about it? Not a damn thing. Instead, you know what the Chinese people did? Yo, you know what they did? They didn't say nothing to the Spanish team. Instead, what they did was like, they took their outrage on black people and banning them from the local Beijing establishments. Look that shit up. It's for real. Saying they ain't say shit to the fucking, Spanish people was slanting their eyes, mocking them and shit like that. But they told black people in their country, well, you can't go to no bars around here. Fuck y'all. Y'all can't go. Stay in your hotel like Jim Kelly and Enter the Dragon. If you go out, you get violated. You know what I'm saying? That's for real, man. That's whack. So, the crux of the issue, and I'm not trying to be funny, man, but I'm, trying to make light of, wherever is applicable. The crux of the issue, Asian people get insulted by white people, they bend over and take it up the ass. You know what I'm saying? But when black people even make a hint of insulting them, they ready to send all black people to hell, doused with gasoline. You know what I mean? When Floyd Mayweather, said that about, Jeremy Lin, that was just Floyd, man. That was just him, man, talking about, that. But see, like I said, when a black person does something, we all gotta bear the cross. That's why I once, I said in another one of my videos, I don't need to get held accountable for everything other black people do. But see, I'm not white, so I don't get that. Not everybody is like that, pass. You know what I'm saying? You say something about white people, man, even black people come at you talking about, not all white people like that. You know what I'm saying? I just got into this other brother on here, man, because, like, I made this comment, man, I like Tom Likas. I like Tom Likas. That's true, I like Tom Likas. He one of the few white people I like, man, besides Tim Wise. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like white people, especially girls. You know what I mean? But, like, one of the few ones I like. And this brother talking about, well, you can't be like that. You shouldn't be like that, brother. You shouldn't be like that, brother. This mush mouth dude, man. I mean, and in another video, he was crying about, no, we getting assaulted, you know what I'm saying? Now he bitching about Jenny Hyun, too, you know what I mean? But, like, that's what I'm talking about. See, white people get the not everybody's like that pass and shit, but black people don't get that. One black person do some shit, oh, shit. Oh, that's everybody. That's everybody shit. Except for when we do something good. You know what I'm saying? When we do something good and shit like that, we, fly airplanes or we become president or suddenly we, like biracial or whatever. But then, like I said, that's another story. But, Floyd Mayweather said that shit. New York got a lot of people, man. I'm sure if you can find all these black people who love Eminem so much, I'm sure you can find some black people who fans of Jeremy Lin, too. Shit, I heard Spike Lee like Jeremy Lin. But no, Jenny Hyun is like, fuck all black people. We the race that the world can do without. And believe me, this isn't the first time I heard such sentiments from Asian people, by the way. No, for real, seriously. I mean, in truth, I've been hearing this shit since the 90s, the late 90s, I'd say. Asian Avenue. But no, man, seriously, right after that, man, wasn't there this article, some shit that said, a chink in the armor related to Jeremy Lin? Where was the outrage? Where's the outrage? Well, all white people need to die? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, where is it? Jenny Hyun, what's up? Sure, Mr. Destruction, I saw your video, and you was like, your analogy about chink means a compromise and a stable piece of matter. I got it. Come on. Come on, man. I know, I got you. But, like, yo, you can read between the lines. And it's as intelligent as the white media proclaims itself to be. They could have come up with a better catchy headline than that, don't you think? Let's be real, man. Once again, not a peep from the Asian community. Nothing. Now, when that Asian dude got beat down by those 7 punks in Chicago, When that Asian dude got beat, y'all remember that? Before YouTube so graciously and considerably and magnanimously, took it off of here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That dude, Jason Palomino, he looked like a white dude to me. That motherfucker didn't get no flack from the Asian community. Shit, they was like, Asian people are moving from Chinatown to the suburbs and shit. That's what they was talking about. And I had these sock popping ass fake Asian people on YouTube talking to me about, they was getting mad at me for commenting and shit. I was surprised that the Asian community didn't blame black people for the dude getting beat up. And they wasn't even no black people in the video. But the dudes kicking the dude's ass was saying nigga, nigga, nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they're gonna blame us for that too. So what does all this have to do with Jenny Hyun and what she said? Well, Jenny Hyun is a Korean, okay? And let me tell you something, man. Now this is some real shit, man. It's gonna get dirty, right? Alright? But yo, the shoe fits, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no turn the other cheek with me. I don't do that. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no Martin Luther King stuff. It ain't gonna be no, Jesus, all that black Christian church, porch monkey bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Don't get mad. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, man. If black people was exterminated like she said or like she advocated, you know what I'm saying? First of all, if that was to happen, shit, Korean people would be assed out and broke then, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how much money black women spend on their hair products, man? Yo, man. Yo. That's $1 billion industry. Check the reports. Check the statistics. Check the financial data reports. Anything you choose. Yo, motherfuckers, $1 billion industry. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be broke, man. A lot of Korean motherfuckers be going bankrupt. Who the fuck gonna buy that fake ass hair? White women ain't gonna be buying that shit. They ain't buying this shit now, so what the fuck could compel them to buy this shit after all the black women aren't around to buy this shit? Yo, they lose money, first of all, if we all got, Korean, okay? Korean groceries and supermarkets? Come on, man. White people ain't gonna go stop shopping at they higher echelon groceries and, whatever, organic, whatever, in Costco to come down to the hood and buy some overpriced Korean shit. Man, even Korean people move to white neighborhoods and try to open up stores. White people would taekwondo kick their asses back to Seoul in a heartbeat. You don't think so? Well, why the fuck they don't just do the shit now then? Huh? Come on. Korean restaurants? Come on, man. White people? Half of the white people are there, white people, man, they act like they all, know about all Asian shit, man. White people probably don't know half the fucking, Korean food, man. Unless they lived in Korea, and that's not quite a lot of people, man. Like, white people don't even know what the fuck Korean food is. Most of the time when you hear these white people freaking about Oriental cuisine, so-called Oriental cuisine, they be talking about, oh, Chinese, let's take out, oh, Chinese. Oh, yeah, mugu gapang. Oh, Japanese. Oh, sushi. Hell, they even freak off over Thai food before they talk about some damn Korean food. Don't nobody know what the fuck no Korean food is. Even in New York, Korean restaurants aren't a high commodity. You know what I mean? Mostly you see in Manhattan is like Japanese and Chinese joints. Mostly. I ain't say they ain't no Koreans, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see, Korean joints around, 34th and all that shit. But like, I'm talking about mostly. Even Korean motherfuckers know that shit ain't no cash cow, man. They be opening up Japanese restaurants and shit. And even if white people did suddenly get hit to some damn kimchi or bibimbap, bulgogi, whatever and shit, it wouldn't take them long to get disenchanted with it. I know, because I seen it on the real white people and they sensitive asses. They eat some kimchi and they have that shit blow up their stomach so bad, they'll never go to that motherfucker again. And I know some people that shit happened to, too. Matter of fact, you can bet there'll be a lot of damn lawsuits of food poisoning about that shit, too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers can't handle shit. Black people, you know, Jamaicans and all, you know, people who used to spicy food, they can fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, I seen brother eat a whole jar of kimchi one time on the subway. And that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm getting into that in a minute, but like, yo, he got on train, man. Like, that shit was smelling so bad. I had the whole fucking cabin smelling, man. People was mad. But see, that brother was like 6'5", 6'6" and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody gonna tell him shit. Plus, he was in the military. He was stationed out in Korea. He's like, yeah, I took a liking to it while I was over there. He ate the shit. Ate a whole jar of it. People was pissed off, man. That shit's smelling so bad. And like I said, you know, while I'm on this rant, man, you know, y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Y'all can listen to this for a quick story. I knew this Asia file dude, white dude. He just loved boning Asian females. I mean, this was one of those, you know, original dudes of the 80s and shit. This soap opera type white dude that, you know, took Asian fetishes into another level, man. I mean, he was one of those damn Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, crane kicking, Peter Cetera singing, Eric Van Lustbader, and Karate Illustrated reading motherfuckers, man, you ever see from Long Island and shit. And you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker was like all in it, man, you know what I'm saying. And like, you know, I met him, you know, while I was at university and shit out there, you know, working in the dean's office and shit, right? And so like there, you know what I'm saying, and so he you know, he was always like after like all the new immigrant Asian bitches coming off. And like, you know, admittedly, you know, some of these, you know, Asian chicks look good, man, you know, the Korean ones especially, man, because, you know, they was like the ones that had, you know, the chunky bodies and shit, let's be real. But yo, but anyway, yeah, so this dude, man, you know, he ended up getting with this Korean chick, dumping her, because he come back, start talking about how the bitch smelled bad shit. He was ragging on her, man. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't so much a thing about hygiene, or so he said, you know. It was more about how the fact Koreans, especially this chick he was banging, eat kimchi religiously. And, you know, for those of you who don't know what kimchi is, it's like, kimchi is like a spicy pickled cabbage and cucumber type delicacy. You know what I'm saying? It's tasty, you know what I'm saying, some would say. But after a certain amount of time, though, you know, if it isn't stored properly, you know, it begins to, you know, smell, you know what I'm saying? And even after you eat it, you know what I'm saying, the odor might tend to linger on your person for, you know, a period of time, right? So, like, this motherfucker, and yeah, so, you know, he was talking about, like, it was smelling horrible, man, and, like, to the untrained and insensitive nose, I could pretty much, you know, co-sign that. And, well, anyway, he was saying, like, oh, her odor is so horrendous that, you know what I'm saying, that she could even, you know, he said he couldn't even kiss her, he couldn't make love to her. And then he was like, he would give her a whole pack of Dentine, man, and the shit still wouldn't work. The bitch wouldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. And he dumped the bitch. She went crazy. You know what I'm saying? She was hating him. She was like crying and screaming and like, you know what I'm saying? She had to go back to Korea because, you know, she was having mental problems because that dude dumped her so cold, man. You know what I'm saying? He dumped her, man, because, and he threw her out. He like, you know, threw her clothes away, some shit like, cause she had his whole apartment smelling like baboon shit, and that was his exact words. That wasn't me, okay? So now y'all mad at me for telling you this story, but fuck it, man. I'm gonna tell you this straight up, man. And I ain't trying to shit on all Korean people like they did us, but you know, but having attended university with them, I can attest to the fact that they do eat kimchi like. Damn, like, you know, fuck. If black people got a stereotype about fried chicken, man, then Korean people definitely got the kimchi one on lock. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, that's them, you know what I mean? And like, because of my observations, you know, they would keep jars of that shit in cabinets, not refrigerated, at room temperature. At times you can walk through a dormitory and smell that garlic in the hallway. People will say right away, damn, there must be some Koreans living around this motherfucker, man. Especially you go to Flushing, Queens, man. You know what I'm talking about. But look, like I said, I ain't trying to shit on them in mass the way Jenny Hyun did black people. But at the same time, you got some white people on here now who co-signing Jenny Hyun, right? And, you know, with glee. Like as if to say, yeah, oh yeah, Koreans are on our side, yeah, Asians and whites, yeah, fuck the niggers, yeah, I can get some Korean pussy, shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, that's all well and good, but I'm laughing because I know this relationship is short-lived because, like I said, man, I don't see in no foreseeable future a whole lot of white people giving up Tony Romas to be trooping over to some Young Kim's rib joint and shit. I definitely don't see them going to Korean stores to get some lace fronts or some hair care or some extensions or some Dark and Lovely. You can forget that shit. Another thing, let's be real, okay? If black people fucked up, okay, I'll fess. Okay, cool. But what if Korean people really ever contributed to the pot? What? What Korean people really anti-up? Let's fess. Okay, yeah, they gave us Taekwondo, okay, but so what? Half the motherfuckers teaching that shit in the USA ain't even Korean, I bet you. Go to your local Taekwondo dojo and see if it's probably some white dude, black dude, or some Indian dude teaching the shit. Anybody but Korean. Half the motherfuckers teaching that shit ain't Korean. Next time you watch Olympics and see the Taekwondo competition, watch us see, man, how many Korean people actually win that shit. The fuck out of here. What the Korean people ever given? They aren't really famous for their own cars or electronics, man. At least not compared to Japan. And I already talked about the food. It's overpriced and not suited for everybody's taste. That's obvious. Because if it was, we had heard a lot more about it by now. And this K-pop shit, man, don't even play with me, man. K-pop, man? That's sugar boy music. Fat girls, synthetic black people want some please be my friend shit. You know what I'm saying? That fat'll fizz out like Alka-Seltzer, man. Then what? Then what, man? Jenny Hyun, man, ain't even... Yo, she trying to sing Mariah Carey shit. Last I saw. You know what I'm saying? They trying to, you know, swag jacket shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. So basically, in lieu of the comments you made, Korean people should be telling Jenny Hyun. Korean people should be telling Jenny Hyun, shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, you bitch. We make too much money. We get too much money. We cannot kill all black people. You stupid bitch. We kill you, bitch. That's what they should be saying, motherfucker. And I know motherfuckers out there is mad at me for mocking the Asian voice, but fuck that. Everybody and their mama mock black people's voice and nobody say a damn thing. They laugh, so shut the fuck up, bitch. And now, yeah, and last, I'm gonna address those people try to diss me. You know what I'm saying? Living and working in Asia. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, first of all, I live in Japan, motherfuckers. Japan and Korea is different. You know what I mean? They look alike, but they different, alright? And yeah, there are a lot of cats out here who like to talk on the internet about how Japanese people hate black people, they worship white people, and all that. Yeah. I never disagree with a lot of you guys, but ain't nobody gonna shame me for working here or working anywhere fuck I wanna work and shit. And I don't do the same thing about black people in America, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could be like, oh, Japanese people hate me and shit, but like, white people hate you. White people hate you. And don't give me that, oh, not all white people like that. No. They don't get no pass. Look, white people hate you. You work for them. I don't. You live in a country that slave you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Look, you work for people who used to own you, consider you property, 3/5 of a human. I don't. You stay in America, Canada, wherever you came from and rub elbows with them every day on some forgive and forget, turn the other cheek shit. That was a long time ago shit. But Japanese people never own my people. Okay? Well, you know what I'm saying? And like, but see, I could be like that, but I'm not. Don't get it twist. Okay? If I had to think about a white supremacy through the media spread throughout the world, I'm not surprised every country didn't like black people. I wouldn't be surprised, but as an avid traveler, I can say that that's not true. I might get into that in another video, but for right now, I'm going to leave it at that. As for Jenny Hyun, I'll end this by echoing some sentiments I heard from some other cats on here. in that hearing this from a Korean, Asian, whatever minority, United States expressing their hatred or disdain for the black race, specifically black Americans who paved the way for all non-white Americans to get in the country, ironically, and live their fat, milk and honey, white worshiping, happy lives. Hearing this, it doesn't surprise me either. Of course, I'm hip to it, and I've always been hip to it. Hollywood been fetishizing Asian women since like forever. Since the Dirty Harry movies to the Joan Chin. And when that Joan Chin bitch got too old to be an Asian pussy bumper, I guess they tried to get Tia Carrere, but she tapped out quick. Lucy Liu, I don't know, but you know, Lucy Liu, whatever, man. But like, Asian people, dudes, they wasn't crying about that shit. But then when the 90s hit, brothers started like, you know, getting with Asian chicks in huge numbers. Then Asian dudes start crying on the bandwagon. No, they got an Asian fetish. And, you know, like I said, that's another video. But look, I'm not surprised, not angry about what Jenny Hyun said. It annoys me It annoys me like, you know, like one of those flies that buzz around your head and shit. And you just can't smack it, you know. You just can't smack that shit, you know. Just like a lot of motherfuckers on YouTube, man. You know, they like flies, man. You know, you want to slap the shit out of them, man, but you can't because it's a computer, right? You know what I mean? You can't find out who these trolls are, you know? And that's what she is. And what I'm irked about is that the Asian people who take it up the ass from white people when they do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But like black people, you know what I'm saying? One person makes some shit and they ready to hang all of us like from trees, like strange fruits and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I hope that the cats that y'all was, you know, asked me about this shit. You know, I hope that was thoroughly addressed the topic. And yeah, man, you know, I'm still around here. I'll be around and still, you know, making up videos and stuff like that when I get ready to. But until then, man, I'm just gonna sit back, enjoy all of y'all videos, okay? Thanks a lot. Peace out, brothers. Peace.